Okay, so this is going to be a tutorial on how to start your first book and add art from the marketplace or the shop for art link up here. So let's first start by creating our book. We'll click here. I've got this stuff in a little text document, so I can just copy and paste it, which will be faster. So there we go. And we're going to enter our description here. And then we're going to choose mystery for our category. And we're not going to have a template, but we are going to change the shape of the book to be a tall book. And then we're going to make the page size, leave that at medium. So let's create the book. Here we are. This is Porky. He's going to try to tell us about a tutorial. We're going to skip that for now. And it turns us to our first page. So let's start by adding a text box. So all of these tools are drag and droppable. So we'll just drag one onto the page and we'll move it over here, and we're going to put a nice big chapter 1. So it's not that big. So what we'll do is we'll come over here to the font size and we'll make it 48, and then we'll make it centered. And then we're going to start our chapter, so we're going to drag and drop our text box here. And then let's just reposition it. And then I also have just a small little paragraph that I'm going to paste in here. So let's do that. Whoop, it's too big. So what we're going to do is we're going to resize this back down to 18 and make it left aligned. Okay. Now, for the art part, what you want to do is you go down here and you want to click on this icon to add art or photos to your book. And what will pop up are some existing icons that are already enabled on your account. So we are going to drag and drop this cat onto the page. Now what you can do is you can resize it, or you can rotate him, or you can create a mirror image of him by clicking this button here, and we can flip him back. So what I'm going to do just to make him big on the page is I'm going to do that to resize, and then give him just a little bit of an angle so it's kind of creative. Another thing that we can do is we can go here to the background images and we can choose a color to be behind him. So why don't we choose this one? So there we go. Now we've done a few different things, so we can go ahead and save by clicking the save button here, or click the save button here. And then let's create a new page. Actually 2 new pages, just so we have some room to work with. I'm going to just save that. And now let's say we wanted to go get more art. So we could come here and we could drag and drop files from our desktop. So if we had, let's say, these images that I have from a book online, I can drag and drop these, and then they would be uploaded. And then once I've uploaded them, I can just save them to my workspace by clicking Save Uploaded. So once that's done, these show up right here in our book, and we have them drag them right onto the book. And again, we can resize these if we like. Now, if we don't have art to upload, we can go into the shop for art and go find some things that might interest us. So we can click Shop for Art, and this will take us over here to the art shop. These are our art bundles here that we have. A lot of them are free. Here are our fonts if we want to add fonts, and here are our background papers that we have available if you want to add custom backgrounds. So let's just go to the featured art, and here you can see all different types of stuff. So I'm going to add quirky characters. So let's go click quirky characters, and you can see a few different characters that are in this bundle. And then we'll just click free, add now. Yes, we want to add that. So let's go back to our book. So click on my bookshelf. We'll see our book is right here. Then we're going to edit our book. And let's jazz up the front page here. So let's go into our doc, and you'll notice that our characters are now available here. So I'm going to put our detective out here on the front page like this. And then I'm going to maybe style this font a little bit. Let's see what fonts we have available. Okay, so let's try Franken movie poster. Frankenweenie movie poster. Let's make that a little bit bigger. There we go. Let's try a different one. Actually, let's go with Ginny Sue. Oh, that looks a little bit better. Let's do that. So it's also 48, and we will make it, let's see, let's make it blue. And then we'll resize this text box so that it's not hanging over his head. Put him here. And then we can go over here and change the background. Ooh, I like that background, but let's change the font back to black and to Ginny Sue 48 centered. All right, that looks pretty good. Now what I'm going to do also is I'm going to put my name on here to say who it's by. So we'll just get this text box here, and I'm going to put my name, so by Stephen Sane. And I'm going to make that also Jenna Sue. And I'm going to make that a little bit bigger. There we go. There we go. And then we'll just position this down here. Perfect. So now that we're done with that, we'll click save. And we can take a look back here, chapter 1. We've got our page here. So let's say we just want to publish it and see what people have to say about that. We'll just click publish story. And there we go. So now in just a few minutes after the book is done being generated, that will show up in our browse stories section. Thanks so much.